You're welcome to this Africa Regional Convening on Reclaiming Public Services in Africa.
This regional conference, which I must say is timely and appropriate.
Africa is a rich continent with minerals, oil, but we know that people die every day on this continent simply because our governments fail to prioritize public services.
We're seeing a greater yearning by citizens and social movements, by professionals and organic intellectuals, demanding the reshaping, the redefinition of collective needs, whether these are sociological or ecological. And the decision making in the world, whether it's about security or it's about health or it's about climate.
How do we also sensitize our people so that when politicians or people offer themselves for services, they try to look at exactly what are they promising compared to what they have left on table?
If we continue to see ourselves as receivers of help, as helpless victims that need to be helped, we will never be able to find the agency to make the decisions we need to take control of our lives.
When we talk about the sense of existing together as Africans, we should be angry enough to care about our neighbors, angry enough to care about the pregnant woman that is going to hospital on a border, on a road that has potholes.
These challenges, but what can we do to make sure that we improve them? And one of those opportunities is to take over leadership positions.
And when we talk about reclaiming public services, as I said in my opening remarks, we're talking about the fight against neoliberalism.
The COVID pandemic exposed decades of underinvestment in the public social services in Africa, coupled with privatisation and commercialisation, which adversely impacted enjoyment of these vital social services.
The challenge we face is getting people to link their failure to access health care, to access clean and safe water, to the global financial architecture and a system that prioritizes profit over life.
Debt has been used as a tool to build a country. However, when cycles of repayment come about, very often you're not looking at repayment, which is going to have an effect on improvement of services, but often when repayment is taking place, money is being removed from the economy, and actually what you have is a cycle of economic instability on an annual basis, sometimes making things very, very difficult.
The international architecture, are you the ones who designed it? Was it designed for you? It works for the people who designed it. It was never designed for you. You design yours.
What is wrong with us?
How do you get out of these boardroom discussions to marshal, the population?
But we know that it is possible for our governments to fund or to finance public services, for example, through progressive taxation, curbing illicit financial flows, and harnessing the mineral royalties.
It's an eye-opener. We are learning and we are ready to demand and reclaim the social services from our governments.
It's a fight for us, for our children, and for generations to come. It's a fight we must all take part in.
Reclaiming public services! Reclaiming public